Good day, y'all. Welcome to my channel, Karen Hope's 15 Minutes of Solid Inspiration, the channel where hope grows inspiration now. Thank you so much for being here today. Now, the reason why I'm on the channel today and every day, actually, the reason why I have the channel all together is to announce the most recent podcast episode of my daily inspirational podcast, Karen Hope's 15 Minutes of Solid Inspiration. And today is no different. No, I'm here to announce that episode 163 has been produced and published, and like all the others, it's available for listening down in the podcast platform, links down below in the description box. Y'all check it out. Now, today's episode title was, Why in the World Would We Want to Mess with God? And I know, why in the world would we want to challenge God? But same thing, right? That's what I'm thinking. But actually, I believe that was the original title. And I said, no, I think I better just say challenge because this sounds a little too rough. But yeah, why in the world would we want to challenge God? I mean, it's a mystery to me. But listen, what I mean by that, or what I meant by that, is we all tend to have this control issue. We have to take control of things that are not our business. The only thing that we must control in our lives is our thoughts. We should control our feelings. We should keep them balanced. We should try to remain get into a peaceful state and remain in a peaceful state as much as possible. We should do our best to remove any self-doubt, any disrespect that we're giving ourselves first. And then, we can worry about the rest. We can not even worry about it so we can see the rest of it unfold nicely. Because when we let God do the work, when we let Him work as He should, everything falls into place. And we don't, we end up having to come back around and start all over, right? Because things become chaotic and there's a lot of chaos and confusion. And then what happens? Then there's destruction every time. And we end up having to clean up a bunch of messes and start all over, when actually we could have just been listening to God and moving forward nicely. But you know what else? With the right attitude and letting go of control, we can also thank God for the time that we didn't know, and the time that we're still here, and the time that we can see what He was doing for us the whole time anyway. Do you know what I mean? And we can get to a place where we can just say thank you. So that's what that was all about today. But listen to it. We won't talk about it in its entirety. There's a whole maybe 28 minutes to listen to. I say 15 minutes, y'all, but I have learned that 15 minutes is probably not going to be it, but it is the goal. And I'll try not to do any less. Okay? And I won't try to do any more than 30 minutes. And I haven't yet. It hasn't been more than 30 minutes yet. Anyway, let's just move forward, y'all. Just wrap up this video with a pretty little bow, and let's talk about something else, okay? And then I'll let y'all go. It's such a beautiful day, isn't it? I hope that this is the third day in a row I've had this beautiful sunshine coming in through my window. And I hope that you have sunshine on your face too, because it really does feel good. It feels great. Okay, but anyway, let's just move forward. So let's talk about this, y'all. Do you know that everyone has their gifts, everybody has their talents, and first and foremost, we should view them as spiritual, right? They're God-given, and we should use them to give God glory, give Him praise, honor His name at all times. It doesn't matter. We don't have to be somewhere in church praising God. We could be doing our YouTube channel. We could be saying grace. We could be talking to a co-worker and just mention how good God is. It doesn't have to be a whole big old spiel. Okay, but this is something else that we must do. And we must do this to be able to express God as wonderfully as He is. And that's express ourselves as wonderfully as we are. Don't hold back, okay? But there's something about this thing. See, for a long time, I thought that I couldn't talk to people. Like, I didn't think that I could be on camera until July 3rd, 2020. I didn't think that I could talk to an audience. Write for an audience, yes, all day, but not talk. And then I found out that actually I like to talk more than I like to write. And God will take me somewhere with this. But that state of mind that I was in, I wasn't expressing myself fully. I wasn't able to express myself fully. So I didn't feel good, right? Now listen, we need to be able to do that. And not everyone's going to be able to talk. Not everyone's going to be able to have a photographic memory or paint a picture or compose music or play an instrument. We all have our different ways. But let me say this. This is a great thing about expressing ourselves, our genuine selves. We don't even have to do it for people. No one has to even know, okay? I mean, we want to share our gifts and talents, the ones that God gave us, so we can work together. But listen, y'all, to be able to express them, we don't have to let people know. The more and more we get into them, we want to write yourself down on paper, in the middle of your living room, dance yourself, free. Sing yourself happy in the shower. Express yourself is what I'm saying. Be your true, authentic self. No one has to know. If you have a little shyness, like I did, still do, y'all. I have to pray before I jump on this channel. You have no idea. And I have to ask God to please help me, not be so critical, and to be able to see what I see as what He considers perfect. Because He created us all perfectly, uniquely, and wonderfully. We may not see it as perfect, but He does. So we have to believe Him, okay? We need to start believing Him and express ourselves genuinely. And then when we do that, we can talk about Him. And gladly, cheerfully, and make it part of everyday conversation where it doesn't seem like it's just like forced. It flows because it becomes who you are. Okay, we're not going to talk about anything else today. We'll be back tomorrow or very soon, right on here on the channel, to exchange some awesome energy, y'all. But if you're on the channel right now and you're one of my monthly supporters of the podcast, thank you so much. I do appreciate you like more than you can ever know. And for those who are considering clicking the link, the very first link there down here in the description box for Anchor, you can find some buttons there to become a monthly supporter, and I thank you so much in advance. Okay? And if you're here on the channel and you've made it this far to the end, you're awesome. Please like the video, okay, comment, and hit that red notification bell and subscribe here to Karen Hope's 15 Minutes of Solid Inspiration, the channel where hope grows inspiration now. Thank you so much for that, okay? And again, I hope this video is meeting you with sunshine coming in your window and, on your face. God blessing you and yours with everything you need in this day to get everything done that you need in this day and to be able to give Him glory and honor for it, y'all. See you tomorrow, okay? God bless you and yours.